Hello and welcome to Towie, the official after party. I'm your host, Bobby Norris, and tonight I'll be bringing you even more exclusive Towie gossip. I'm joined once again by the glamorous Rebecca Towie.
Mwah. Hi, Bobby.
Stunning in pink, girl. I love it.
Thank you.
And Mr. TikToker and Towie superfan, Kyron is here.
Thank you for having me.
Along with this week's guest. He's been on the small screen for a little while now, but he's swapping Brentwood for Hollywood. It's Mr. James Locke.
Woo.
Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
You're very welcome. How's it feel to be at my after party, James?
I'm buzzing, mate.
Yeah. Ain't the first after party we've had, is it?
Might be the last.
So, Lockie, let's see how your journey started out.
My best pal, Pete.
Yeah, I know it seems strange.
You getting me out? It's a wind-up, isn't it? Where is he?
No, it's not a wind-up.
What do you mean?
I didn't know how to tell you. We
You've
fell
got a
in
lot to
love.
answer for.
That's why I said you could move
Cracking on
in.
with my mum? What's her liberty? What sort of mate are you? Listen, it's me or Pete.
I told you
pick
you'd react
now.
like this.
Shut up.
I
Talk to
told
my
you.
mum. Me or Pete? Who are you going to go with? Are you going to go off to Morocco with him, that scruffy, long-haired dog lover, or you're going to stay with your son?
Aren't you happy for me that after all this
Am
time
I
you've
happy?
been without your
He's
dad?
had to be turning in his
Let's-
grave. Look, he ain't that great, trust me.
That was Oscar worthy.
So, Lockie, how did you get into acting?
Do you know say it's funny? One of the producers of Towie, Luke, you know him, he suggested it to me. He said he thought I'd be good. He thought I'd be a good actor. Like, Luke always believed me. Luke started me off in Towie, you know. Didn't bring me onto the show, but he gave me sort of like the break, you know, that took me to another level within the show. And then, yeah, he's always believed in me and supported me. And he said to me, go and try acting. So I did, and at the minute, yeah, it's all going well, hitting the ground running. So I'm
brilliant.
excited, I'm buzzing about it.
Who would you like to work with?
Do you know something? I would like to work with some of the greats.
Well, I mean,
You know,
you've worked with Bobby Norris, so, I mean, you're
Yeah.
halfway there.
Bobby,
And
of
us.
course. You used to. Of course, sorry. There we go. I'm in it. I'm not sipping me wine.
Come on, tell me.
It's going to sound silly, but I'd like to work with, see some of the old school, like, gangsters.
Yeah.
Like the gangster players, like Al Pacino, people like Rob De Niro, people
Yeah.
like that. That's who I'd like to work with. At the same time, like the boyhood heroes are like Arnie. People like that, Van Damme. No, it sounds, the better thing is, their films ain't really known for their acting, but see them sort of films, like The Expendables, things like that.
It's a bit of you, isn't it? Kyron, any tips for Lockie?
I think if you bring yourself to the role, it helps make the character more believable. And then just listening, basically just reacting how you would as the character, really.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're doing a good job already.
Do you know something? At the minute, I speak too quick. Like, not today. I'm learning to slow myself down so people can understand what I'm saying. Otherwise, you know, people, you know, we don't realise where we're from. We talk very quick.
Yeah.
So you need to slow down a little bit and just articulate a bit better when you're on camera. It's fine when you're, you know, out in Essex or whatever, but when you're doing a film, you have to articulate, because the films, the Americans can't understand our lingo. So you have to slow down and really pronounce the words. So that's what I've been.
Such a seasoned pro.
And speaking of big career moves, we have to talk about Chloe in Paris. We caught up with her in the City of Love. Let's take a look.
Demi!
Oh my God, how's Paris go?
Oh my God, Paris is so chic. Fashion Week, you would have absolutely loved it, Dem.
So we have 30 female models. We have 8 male models. They're going to start coming in. They're going to start taking their seats. We need to get all these models ready for 10:30. Get rid of your nerves and put all your power and energise it through that brush. Okay, and remember, you are Paris Fashion Week. All right? Let's go.
That was mental.
I know, it was crazy.
I was really nervous for my
Right.
first model because I was just nervous about matching the skin up.
Yeah.
But
I know that was your biggest fear.
that was my
and
fear.
instantly I saw you did it. I was like, oh, she's
Do you know what it was?
got
I
this.
just went, I zoned out. I
Yeah,
was like,
you do. It's so fast paced. You just don't even think at that point.
Yeah,
It's
and the
just go,
models
go,
were
go.
so friendly.
Oh,
I
they're
was
so
actually really
nice.
surprised.
I
They're
know.
so friendly. Do you know what bit's really nerve-wracking though? You know when they check your models to go
I
out and you're
know.
not sure if you've done it right.
I'm
And
like-
I pushed my model through and I was thinking, and she went through. I was like, I was the only one on my own celebrating that my first model had gone
Okay,
through. I was like,
got
okay,
it.
yes. Honestly, Dem, I've had the best time ever. It's such a short trip. I wish I could stay longer, but what I've managed to do in this like little short time frame has been amazing. I've not done a day's work like that in about 11 years, ain't gonna lie. My feet are killing.
Oh, love that. Kyron, so would you say New York City is calling Chloe now?
Yeah, I think she absolutely smashed Paris and she had such a good time. It was so nice to see and I think she has no problems going to New York.
I love that. I think it's really nice to see it doing what she loves. She loves a little bit of makeup. Rebecca, is Chloe bossing life right now?
100%.
Definitely.
She is amazing. You know what? Last series we saw her absolutely heartbroken over certain somebody. And isn't it amazing that she's pulled herself together, put all her energy into herself, it's a real positive force. This, you know, we've just seen her talking about her anxiety, driving. She's overcome a lot of issues. She's a real inspiration to all of us that you have a dream and you just go for it.
Amen, Bex,
Amen.
amen.
Oh, yes.
Lockie, is it really nice to see Chloe following her dreams?
Of course, I think anyone that follows their dreams, you know, full respect to them. So many people like put their dreams on a back bench.
Yeah.
You know, I think if you dream about something, you want to do something, go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You know, someone to say no.
Definitely.
You know?
And like, you know, we were saying earlier when we were catching up, it was more like when you're a bit older, you're just that bit more confident, you take
Definitely.
the risk. Do you feel like that?
I feel like that now, definitely as I've got older, I feel more confident now. I feel you know, I feel like I'm in the best condition in every way that I ever have been, you know, and I feel really confident in a minute.
Yeah.
Got good people around me, you know, everything else. And yeah, I just feel great about everything. I feel very optimistic about life. So now I feel like this is the time for me to, you know, progress and follow my dreams. That's why I'm doing the acting.
Yeah.
Now I've just turned 21, I agree. Like,
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. So in this week's episode, we saw all of our little sexy singles come together and get out of their comfort zones.
Okay, so our next exercise is the power of flirting. Lockie and Chloe, I'm going to read out the scenario for you. You're at the gym.
What are you doing?
At the gym?
A new, super hot stunner has just started to use the machine near you.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Fancy going for a sauna?
No.
What about a shower?
Stop. I don't want to shower with you.
Rebecca, is Pete an actual dating guru?
Yes, because I call myself a dating expert, and I think the more you date and the more experience you have, and I'm afraid it going wrong, which it has for me and it has for Pete, you kind of are a bit better at knowing yourself and knowing how to advise other people. You want advice from someone who's done it all and knows how to make mistakes and recover from them. So yes, I take advice from Pete.
Absolutely. The wisdom of someone else's knowledge.
Exactly.
So Lockie, did you learn anything at the retreat?
Yeah, don't take advice from Pete.
Or me then.
Obviously, I'm coming back to you now, babe. What is the situation with your love life?
Tricky one. No, at the minute I'm seeing someone that I really like, and yeah, it's going really well. We're taking it slow. You know, I feel like with the industry that we're in, you have to take it slow. So many pressures. There's pressures in any relationship, but with what we're doing, it's like a catalyst. You know, you're under a magnifying glass, and it makes things intensified, which makes things harder. You know, but yeah, we're good. We're good. We're just cracking on and enjoying each other's company. Lovely to hear. I've got to ask you though, obviously, because everyone's asking, and we've just seen you with her there. What is the latest with you and Brockett? She's a good girl. We've got a lot of time for Brockett. She's a nice girl. Very outspoken. I think a little bit, maybe like myself, sometimes misunderstood. But she's a nice girl. Like, I've got a lot of time for her. But we're just friends. That's it. That's done and dusted.
Yeah, that chapter's now done, isn't it?
Yeah, that's done. Like I said, it was something that happened. You know, it's one of them ones. But yeah,
We've all been there. Don't
we've all
worry.
been there. Yeah, no, it's just yeah.
Was what it was. Well, on that note, going to move on. So,
Swiftly.
Dan and Amber, they've been going strong for a little while now. But they've decided to take the next step. They've got the parents together. Let's take a look.
Yay!
Finally.
About last.
How are you? Good?
Yeah. I understand you're doing the cooking there.
I am. I am.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's really great to meet you after all this time.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a long time.
I mean,
now.
it's taken a while.
I thought he was going to make an announcement, that's why.
No announcements yet. Listen, the dog's big enough for now.
Well, that's it. There was a little announcement, wasn't there?
We've got to start to our little family, a dog.
So, Lockie, unlike most of the cast, you've actually been there and done that. What is it like meeting the parents?
Well, it's not the best.
Yeah. And you've not just met parents, you've met grandparents as well on the show, haven't you?
I don't know why they don't like me. You know, I can't.
But how is that on camera? Is it awkward? Because I think it's hard enough in, like, real world.
Again, that's what I'm saying. When you're in the public eye, it's a lot worse, a lot harder anyway. You know, not worse, but it's more difficult. But it's intense for anyone to meet the parents. It's nerve-wracking. Even for someone like myself who's confident, you know, it's still nerve-wracking. Yeah. To be fair, I've had mixed reviews, so...
I wonder why.
Rebecca, so given Danber's past, how do you think that first meeting with the parents went?
I am so disappointed.
Oh.
I wanted a showdown of Carol Wright and Ricky Raymont's mum. That kind of meet the parents scenario.
In Budgeons.
Yes.
Iconic.
Iconic Towie moment. And all we got was everyone being really nice to each other.
Kyron, what would you say is the #1 rule, like when you're meeting the in-laws for the first time?
Well, it can be very scary, but I think if you yourself have fun and just, I mean, you can try and impress them, but ultimately you're with that person for who you are. And then surely they'll love you for who you are. So just be yourself. It can be hard though, but...
Wise words, Kyron, wise words. Well, guys, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for this evening. I hate it when it comes to this time because we have such a lovely time at Bobby's after party. So I'm going to say a massive thank you to Kyron and Rebecca for joining me. And of course, Mr. Hollywood himself for leaving the party early and coming to join me here at the Towie official after party. I'll be back next time with some more Essex tea and an exclusive insight into our Towie faves. See you then.